You can test this yourself at home. Open up an incognito window, sign out of your YouTube account, make a new one if you want to, or just search it without an account and see what it's like without a recommendations algorithm. It will push right-wing talking points and extreme content at people straight out of the gates. It's fucked. And it's the same on Facebook. I see customers' Facebook feeds all the time. And especially our older folk, the amount of bullshit that those guys get served up, no wonder they're cooked when it comes to public opinion.
This clip, I believe, has about 60 seconds to go. Let's get to the end of it, eh?
You know, as someone who used to be in politics, what's the answer to that? Well, some politicians choose to use blame and to use fear. You feel grievance, here's the people you should blame for that. And here's the reasons you should feel angry. Now, that might bring short-term benefit for politicians globally to do that, but the long-term...
In other words, it's the only reason Winston Peters is. In other words, it's one of the reasons Donald Trump won. So short-term for them, for the politicians, it's worked.
Here's the reasons you should feel angry. Now, that might bring short-term benefit for politicians globally to do that, but the long-term consequences for society are quite significant. Not only polarization, but actually doesn't solve any of the problems people have grievance over. I think the right answer is a hard answer, acknowledging where there's been failures, addressing inequality, addressing some of those core needs that people are struggling with. It takes time, it takes longer, and it means you bear the burden as a politician, but it is in my mind, the right thing to do in these really difficult times. It was a very long answer. But to be fair, it was a tricky question.
Yeah.
You're basically like, the world's really hard right now. Why? And what can we do about it?